Yo, what's good everybody? I think we got a banger today. I don't know if everybody has agreed. Now I know a lot of other people got their pairs already, but we're gonna talk about that in the video, man. But one of the major things that I've seen people skipping over is like the meaning and the story behind this shoe, because a lot of people be complaining about, oh, these shoes, are they just hype? What's the meaning behind them? They don't have no story. And so I'm saying fill y'all in a little bit. And so this is why I didn't even want to open it either, because my brother, he got them first, even though I put him on game, which I'll tell y'all when we pull out the shoe. But I put him on game. He got his shoe first. He's like, bro, the packaging is amazing and the shoe looks way better. So we're gonna get it out this box. But even when I was bringing it upstairs, bro, the box just felt super heavy. And it feels like it's two pieces right now. I ain't gonna lie, we're just gonna have to tear this box up. Go ahead, make it easy for ourselves. Nah, so the box is crazy. Or I guess it's just like the cover of the box. But yeah, and it's branded. Y'all see the Jumpman logo. That's actually pretty fire. This is actually pretty dope. I gotta figure out how to open it. Oh, that's like luxury right there. That's luxury. That's tough right there. Oh, then it's, okay. Wait, hold on. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, I gotta turn it on the other way. I'm a little confused. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Am I just supposed to open it from here? Oh, bro, I'm slow. That's dope, though. They probably thinking, bro, this dude open a box. See, I thought it was just like, this is like a cover, and then you take it all the way out like this, but this is all one thing. There's a handful of boxes where it's just the cover, like even like the 11s. That cover that you gotta take off, you can take that fully off, and it's still like a separate box. I thought that's how this was, but this is like a case inside a case, and I saw a little sneak peek of like velvet, so I think it's coming from this way. So here we are. So we open in the box like this. So this is all one box. I'm pretty sure you can take this out, but I don't think you're supposed to. It's like another silver insiding of the box. I guess you should be able to, because I'm not seeing those size. Oh no, the sizing chart is right here. So this is probably just gonna be meant to stay in the box. So I didn't even see the sizing label right here. But I did get a men's 14, which is a women's 15 and a half. Now I do have the A Ma Maniére 3s, like the original ones, and then I also have the 4s. And my 3s, normally 3s, I like to get them a size up because in my opinion, they're a little small on my feet. But with A Ma Maniére, they have this like inlining that makes the shoe run big. So we're gonna see actually if I did right by getting the 14 or should I went with a 13. So I'm gonna try them on as well so you guys can know how they run. And bro, they got us with like this purple linen cloth, little tablecloth, little fancy John. I feel like I'm eating up like a fancy dinner. Hold on. Now, I'm looking at the shoe right now and I'm gonna just say this is my first time I actually physically see them in person, because a lot of the pictures I've been getting mixed feelings about them, and I really don't know how I feel about them right now that I'm opening them up. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. But first, let's talk about, I gotta put all this stuff back together. So we're gonna talk about how I'm gonna break down the unboxing video. So we're gonna give it off of 4 different things. We're gonna go off of design and colorway. So obviously that starts off with how it looks and how we feeling about it. Give it the eye test. I'm saying, like, can he hoop or he belong on the bench type vibes. Then we have execution. Execution, if it's supposed to do some type of storytelling, if it's supposed to capture some specific type of theme or things like that, if it does a good job doing that, then that's very good on execution. And also the release procedure, because I feel like there's a lot of these releases nowadays, I feel like you're going through too many hoops, and I hate that, and I think that plays a huge part in determining if I like the shoe or not. Third is the quality. These shoes are very expensive. I paid $262 and some change for these after tax, which was retail on the A Ma website, which is more expensive than sneakers, but we're gonna get into that. So yeah, I need my quality to be A1 since day one, no bad. Fourth, last but not least, is hurt. I'm getting old. Not really. I'm in peak youth right now, but my feet do be hurting though. After a couple hours, I love my Jordans to death, but my feet be hurting, bro. I gotta make sure these are comfortable, bro. And obviously I'm saying give it some leeway. But also another thing that I like about the Mas is that inlining that I was talking about that I feel like makes the shoe feels a little bit bigger is like this like a knitted quilt almost. I feel like that makes the shoe feel a little bit bigger, but I will say it's like a silk type feeling, and it feels good on your foot, and it actually makes it a little bit more comfortable. That's why I feel like it makes it run a little bit big, because I feel like it's a little bit wider and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see if these actually fit me or they're gonna be too big. So first, giving it the eye test, bro. The main thing that I was concerned about is because all of these stores, they were using, bro, everybody used a different type of filter on the shoe, and I didn't know if it looked good, I didn't know if it looked bad, I didn't know what it was, but I just knew that I had the 3s and the 4s, so I had to copy it because I'm starting, now that like, shoes aren't really meaning as much, I'm kind of just like trying to, if I started a collection, to just keep on getting like, the series to match it. You know what I'm saying? So like, gotta get all the like, Travis 6s. I have those. What's another one? I have the Union shoes, so I want to collect a collection like that. So I was like, I'm already too deep in the Mas, and those are the only ones that I really wanted. Oh, the 12s. But I'm just trying to build collections. But they were using a lot of different filters, and I just really didn't know. And my main concern was with this fur suede material. I didn't know how furry or like carpety it was gonna look, because some pictures made it seem like it was just gonna be fully flat, and it's just like regular suede, almost on the toe box. Because I like it like this. I want this on this right here, because I feel like this is just putting it too much out there, and it just looks like wet or dirty carpet, in my opinion. So that's what's losing the points for me. But it's all right. It's all right. I would have loved for a lot of these to go on sale. A lot of people were speculating that they were going to go on sale, similar to the 12s, because a lot of people just said it's not a good colorway. It's not terrible. I feel like this is a type of shoe where you're going to like a themed event, or you have like a burgundy type vest or something, and you're trying to be a little bit different, and you still want to wear your sneakers and stuff like that. I feel like this is that type of shoe that you get to rock out, or really just calm, because I feel like the 3s, I feel like you can beat them to death or just rock them fresh, and it's fine either way. And now a lot of people were saying that these are also look very similar to the black cement 3s, just because it has the black base doesn't really, and gray right here, but this is supposed to be cement or elephant. So I don't see it, but obviously with this black base, I feel like all of like the black base 3s, like these, the black cement, the Oreos, things like those, all of those look good, fresh, or beat. So I feel like this is just the type of shoe, like I said, either for like a fancy theme or a specific type theme, or you can just beat them and just wear them on some regular stuff, but nothing too hype compared to the 4s. Now the 4s, I feel like you have to like take those out of the you know what I'm saying, keep those special just in case. You don't take those off that often. These, I feel like you can take those as often. These don't have that much like, feeling to them. It's crazy. And then also, let me see, because I forgot. I was trying to look at the one with the A on the tongue. So I do like that. We got the A on the left tongue, and then we got the Jumpman on the second one. And we have the Nike Air on the back. So that's pretty dope as well. And then we have the Nike Air hang tag. I love that it came with hang tag. I actually love all my Jordan 4s with hang tags, and I'm mad when they fall off. And then you also have the A Ma Maniére ticket. Now, I don't know how I feel about, honestly, I think I'm gonna keep mine on, but I wish that it wasn't attached to this, because this is actually a pain to put back on. And you would have to take both of these off, it looks like, to take this off. Or you can just rip it off and just hopefully the thing just doesn't break. But I actually think this tad bit of brown, flat, it meshes with the rest of the shoe. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe that could be a potential other colorway, or they should have maybe added that type of brown somewhere here on the shoe. I don't know where exactly. Maybe take off this fur. I don't know, but it looks fine to me. I like the cream midsole as well. Like I said, it's nothing too crazy, and I feel like if these weren't A Ma shoes, I wouldn't have bought them. But it's not because I bought them because of hype. It's just because I have the other two collection, and I really like those, so I might as well just keep it going. And it's like not terrible, so that was kind of the push for me to whether I buy it or not. So colorway and design, I'll give it about a 7. I think a 7 is fair. Just like, yeah, it's cool. I really don't see myself wearing these anytime soon at all. I still haven't even worn my A Ma Maniére 4s, and the new ones are finna come out soon. And I actually really like that colorway. I just feel like it's a real niche color. But I do like, man, the more that I'm looking at this brown right here, I feel like the brown that goes. I think they should have did something with that. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think or if this color brown should have been added somewhere on the shoe, or just be another colorway, or I don't know. So next we're gonna go into the execution. So a lot of people don't know, one, A Ma Maniére is black owned. So the guy who, his brand, he has a whole store, and he obviously has made other shoes. He is black owned, and a lot of his shoes he tries to explore and educate people on, like, you know, black culture, and then just culture in general and history and things like that. So this shoe is a part of a collection that him and Nike did together, and we haven't had a collection this since the 10 Off-White, and obviously we know how iconic this is. I wouldn't say this one is as iconic or really anywhere near it, but I feel like it is a very good pack because it's these threes, the fours that were coming out in September, a pair of Converse that I really do like, and a pair of Air Jordan 39s. And honestly, for a hoop shoe, those don't look bad. Now they do kind of look similar to the Yeezy 380s, but I like that colorway, and I feel like that would be a pretty good shoe to hoop in. And honestly, Jordan basketball shoes, performance-wise, are really good. So I think they went basically, I wouldn't say perfect, but none of the shoes were just a full-on miss. And I think we don't really see that a lot of times. And so I think it was a pretty good collection. But the collection name is While You Were Sleeping, and that kind of just a nod to people aren't really aware of certain situations that are going on in the black community and things like that. Then you were sleeping on it, you weren't aware, and like, here's the time to like look at it, or you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of along the lines of that. So because I even remember with the fours, he was doing something to where like, even on like release day, you had to do some type of activity or look into something, and it was about black culture. So I really do like that he's doing something with this. Now, do the colors really represent that? Actually, a lot of the material, even the knitted material inside, that actually has something to do with it too, and the whole color scheme as well. But obviously he started that with the first shoe, so it just passes on. So I think he does a really good job, and I like he had a little trailer or ad for the shoes, and it hinted on just kind of trying to educate people. So I really do like what he's doing with it, and I feel like it was a very good attempt at trying to educate people. I just feel like not a lot of people are into it or know as much. And so for that reason, I might dock just a little tap points, because I feel like if you're not a sneakerhead, if you don't already know A Ma Maniére, which a lot of people, I feel like they don't, like outside of just the name attached to the shoe that's reselling. So I feel like he should do a better way of branding it, or at least media-wise educating people on the shoe that he's trying to educate people on. I'm saying maybe there are some people that want to be culturally attached to a shoe, but they just don't know. I think a lot of people would love this shoe, and actually a lot of people would buy it more if they actually knew about it. But I don't think it's been broadcast that way outside of just like sneakerheads. But I will say, on the other side of the execution, when we get into the release procedure, I have mixed feelings. I'll start by saying this: anybody could cop. If you didn't get these, that's literally on you. They dropped it. So A Ma Maniére, they always do good at trying to do bot prevention. And so they went live maybe like 10 minutes earlier than what they were supposed to do. And they did it at a random website. So usually if you're like connected with some accounts, then they'll mass send out a link, and then you just click on the link of that newly created website. And they were there. I got in pretty quick. So my queue was only maybe like 2 minutes, if that. And I checked out, no problems, easy, super easy. And then my brother, I told him, I said, go get your card now, because they might do something. And he said, I will just wait till about 5 minutes before. And they shock dropped. And so he got in late after the broad message I went out to everybody. And he was maybe 5 to 7 minutes in the queue, and he still got on pretty easily. And then my mom, she was trying to figure it out. She done left the queue, joined back the queue, closed out the app, set her information, and she was still able to get in, and she bought a pair. And they sat for maybe the next 2 hours, probably even longer than that. So if you truly, genuinely wanted this pair, it was accessible. Now, this was kind of, I wouldn't say a shock to everybody, because a lot of people were speculating that they were going to sit and go below retail like the Jordan 12s, A Ma Maniéres. But I was like, I don't know, it's a Jordan 3, so it's more popular. And I don't think the colorway is that terrible for it to go on sale. Now to sit, I wasn't expecting that either, but it caught a lot of people off guard. But we had a lot of raffle winners, so I guess it's good that, and I don't know if that was just because, and I don't even think they were limited, but I don't think they were just a GR. I just think that a lot of people are really choosy with their shoes right now, and it just wasn't the best of colorways for it to sell out, whether it's hype or not, you know what I mean? So, but the only reason I didn't like it was because Sneakers 2 days later was like, hey, we're just gonna shock drop these and give literally everybody access to it. And so I got access to it, and I would have got, if I would have just not participated in the A Ma release, and I knew it was gonna be like that, then I could just went on Nike and saved about $20 because they charge an insane amount for shipping. Nike doesn't charge shipping at all. And then I would have also got it way quicker. So I'm like really late compared to everybody else, because the raffle winners got theirs first, and then Sneakers got theirs, and then now it's me who I won on the website. I got mine pretty much last. So I was nitpicking. I'm glad that everybody who wanted them was able to get them. I don't necessarily think that was like the right thing for these to be that accessible. But like I said, I don't know if it's because stock numbers or people just didn't like the colorway that much. Like I said, I don't think it's that bad. It's not my cup of tea, but like I said, it just goes into everything. I feel like if he executed and spread, it was able to know the heritage or the meaning behind the shoe, I think it did a little bit better. So for execution, I'll go like 6.3. So I do like that everybody was able to get it, but I am upset that if everybody was gonna get it, I could have just waited on Nike and saved some time and money and a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, I just feel like it should be done a little bit better. Now we're gonna get into the quality. Now I'm not gonna lie, the first thing that I saw when I opened these, where did it go? Is it on this one? I don't know. There was like a spot on some part of the suede. I guess maybe not. But I don't know. I just don't like the suede. I don't know if this is just like how they wanted it to look, but I just don't like this quality. I don't know. I just feel like this should just be trimmed. Like, it doesn't just fit well with anything. So yeah, quality on the suede, I don't know. I feel like if it just was like this right here throughout the knout, I would have loved that. And also come here, you could see on my eye in the Nike Air, or in the Air, I should say, it's kind of bleeding with colors. You wouldn't really be able to see that, but it's just something that I saw just looking throughout the shoes. Other than that, it's cool. The leather is really nice though. The leather is really nice. Nothing I would say nitpicky, just like small stuff. Even right here through the laces on this area, everything is just not crisp. You know what I mean? And I feel like I should at least get that, since their main thing is adding a luxury feel to everything. Now I'm not gonna lie, the box, fire. And we should have probably put that into the execution too. This is fire, because another one of the things that people don't know about Ma, they try to represent a luxury feel. And I'm not gonna lie, this box gave me a luxury feel. It gave me like I was opening up like some type of fancy something, and then it had the little purple tablecloth. I rock with that. So we can add some points to execution, because they did do good for giving me a luxury feel. But some of this I just feel like could be a little bit more crisp for it to be a collab. So it is what it is. Because I know on my 4s, those are crisp. And even my 3s, those are crisp. These I feel like aren't as crisp. I feel like there wasn't, if any, just little stuff here and there that I feel like just could smallly be corrected. I think my 4s and my Ma 3s are crisp. Quality, we're gonna probably have to go another 6. The leather is good. I think this leather is fire. So let's do like 6.5. I just, from a collab standpoint, I expect more. If this was like regular GR, then you know what you're buying. Especially if, I promise you, if this didn't have the A, I promise you I wouldn't buy this colorway. Because like I said, it's a very niche colorway, bro. That you have to like have almost a specific outfit. This is like the type of shoe where if you already have a lot of shoes, you don't mind buying this shoe. But if you don't have that many shoes, you would never buy this shoe. So that's how I feel, because I feel like it's just so niche. I just feel like it's just super niche. But quality, maybe like 6.5-ish, 6.5, 3, 7. And then last but not least, the comfort. So I'm gonna go ahead and try them on. Gotta put some socks on. I'm gonna tell y'all if they run true to size, things like that, and then I'm gonna see how comfortable they are. Cause I actually am curious. I might rock these on some just like, oh yeah, I got those, just like flex Leos, whatever, to get these type vibes. Cause I don't know what, cause I already have the other 4s, and I feel like the 4s are on the same tonnage. So I would wear those first before these. So I'll see y'all in the next POV. All right, here we go. We finna try these bad boys on. Hey, and I got something special for y'all. I got on some low-key not really matching socks, but they match with the theme. I thought they looked better. I ain't gonna lie, I got like this apricot set of Nike socks from Shoe Palace when I bought, what shoe did I just buy? The White Thunders. If you haven't watched that video, please go check it out. But I thought they matched, and they're not even on the right way. But gonna go try these on. They are still factory laced. They already feel good in my feet, I ain't gonna lie. Oh no, these are perfect. They're definitely more wide though. Now, me personally, like I said, I think this is just a me thing, because me and my brother, I feel like my foot is a little bit bigger than his, but for the most part, we get all of our shoes the same size whenever it comes to a 13 and 14. I'm more willing to go to a 14. These socks don't match whatsoever. But I'm more willing to go to a 14 than him. But he stays with a 13 in his threes, and even my regular threes, I got the Chicago threes, I got the muslin threes, and some other threes too. I needed a 14 in these. For these, I feel like a 14 is very good. It's just, but you can tell, like I said, that material on the inside, it's like slippery, bro. So it makes it feel like wise, it feels like you have a lot of extra room. But lengthwise, my feet are at like how they would normally feel in some threes if I were to get a size 14. So I feel like they're not too big for me. Now the only thing is with these, I probably won't be able to free lace them, like just having the laces locked or hanging. But I don't think I would do these with these anyways, to be honest. I feel like this is more, I don't know, I think I would, or actually no, I would just have them factory laced and just tuck them under the tongue so you can't really see them, kind of like this. Because I feel like they too kind of normal, but like certain aesthetic that it gives off, I feel like free lacing ain't for this type of shoe, if that makes sense. But yeah, what the lace is showing, I think is pretty cool, pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. On foot, this little brown A Ma Maniére tag is gonna have to come off. It's definitely like a regular sales tag, and it don't match with how good I thought it looked beforehand. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's what it is when you actually start putting stuff on feet. You gotta see how it really is. So here we go. But yeah, otherwise, just to give it a number, it feels like slightly better than the Jordan 3. Like I said, I do like that material on the inside. It feels very like and silky on your feet, but it do make it feel like a little extra wide. So it's like this way my foot feel a little loose, but like the way it's cool, if that makes sense. Like I'll say it's about like a 7.5. Still, it's like weird because it's like it's still a 3. So it is kind of tight at the front because this is a 14, me going up. It's a women's 15.5. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. And they're factory laced too. So if I loosen them even more to like they're normally or how they're supposed to be a little bit looser, yeah. For you guys, it's just really what you would, honestly, I would just go true to size, really. My personal opinion, whatever you do in your normal threes, just stick to that. Just know it'll feel a little bit wide, but it's not really more wide. It's just that material. But that's it. So overall, my opinions, bro, they're super calm, nothing too crazy. Like I said, bro, I think the major thing with this, very niche. The colorway is just very niche, and like I said, I feel like this is a shoe catered to people who have a lot of shoes, and they can kind of, so like only sneakerheads, and they kind of the shoe overall as a whole, and they don't mind just having it in their collection for said specific niche situation, attire, event, etc. But just to the normal guy, I don't think this would be like first choice in colorways. And the way that they've distributed or kind of people on their product, I feel like they don't really do a good job of that. So nobody would really know. But I think, you are tuned in with it. I think you would appreciate it. I do love the box. I do like the luxury vibes that it gives. And like I said, this looks like a shoe that you could like, but still wear sneakers type shoe. So I do appreciate that because I really hate dress shoes. So this will be like a shoe that I would be inclined to pull out if I'm going to like a more like uptight, sophisticated type event, and I don't want to put on dress shoes. But I have the 4s, and the 4s are way better than these. So these are probably gonna sit in my closet for a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you guys can let me know how y'all feel about them at the end of the video or right now. But yeah, that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Are y'all getting them 4s though? I know I'm getting the 4s.